This intelligent, athletic beauty began her life in Canada in Parkdale, Toronto's roughest neighborhood. The sweet little girl with a smile that could melt icebergs quickly developed quite a following with her fellow immigrants. When she wasn't cleaning the house, cooking dinner, washing the dishes, or sewing clothes, she was running the Queen Victoria playground. By grade 4, she had countless boys line up to carry her books home. To deter boys from stalking her, she would dress up like rapper Vanilla Ice. This strategy didn't work, as the baggy shirts and overalls began attracting even more attention.
She has a strut. She walks out and she is strutting it. She's like, I am bad. I am bad. Do not mess with me.
I love how awkward and sort of lanky she is, but she's got a very put together look about her with her jacket and her little bangs.
Like as soon as I heard words come out of her mouth, I just felt that kind of warmth that her voice is supposed to elicit. She drew me in. I was swept up by her daisy.
So in grade 6, boys were leaving Pokemons under my desk, begging to be my Pikachu. I mean, things only got worse as I grew into a beautiful teen. That was when my mother got super worried and she decided to ship me off to the West Coast.
By the time she returned to Toronto, the food landscape had changed. Sushi was found everywhere, and banh mi became popular with the white people. With an appetite of a 500-pound sumo wrestler, she found the subculture of underground eating clubs, where she quickly battled her way to notoriety. Trang was to eating as Eminem was to rap.
Jan in grade 12? Yeah, I remember the time period. It was 2002-2003. Trang won a spring roll eating contest at school and was then subsequently invited to a World Hot Dog Eating Championship in Japan. She defeated Kobayashi and became the world champion.
I am so thoroughly impressed with her. Oh my God, when I think of myself back when I was her age, boy, she's really special. She's really got a good head on her shoulders.
She's not really like a, nagging type of girlfriend, She's a great girlfriend.
I've heard nothing but good things about her. It's rare that someone is far and away better than you'd even dream they'd be.
She's such a grounded woman.
She has this very soft and gentle and sort of beautiful nature that every time we get together, something sort of special happens.
And something special did happen to Trang when she least expected it. Could any man quench her appetite? Could Tien be that man? Tien, the bumblebee Nguyen, had humble beginnings as a seemingly friendly, good-natured kid on the playground.
Like this incredibly wise, intuitive, intellectual thug. He's a guy who could very easily be in a bar fight, and at the same time, you could name any book and there's a good chance that he's read it before you.
And initially you think that he's just the smartest guy you've ever met. I'm a bit intimidated by him, as is everybody.
He's got the great hair, and he has been touted as possibly a VP candidate.
He's kind of perfect. He could have been the ultimate stripper, if that's what he wanted to be.
But everything started to change in 2011.
He didn't eat, he didn't drink, he didn't even socialize. Couldn't even get my prescription right. I asked for painkillers, and he gave me laxatives. Man, I thought it was over for him.
This was the beginning of a long period of soul searching. He packed his bags and decided to travel the world and met Ra's al Ghul, the leader of the League of Shadows, and Bruce Wayne.
There's a boy, there's a man here who has put his own life on hold, who's driven by this great pain and desire for revenge and wish for purposefulness and usefulness in his life.
After completing his long training period with Batman, Tien returned home a different man.
He's very, very wounded and scarred and jaded from his past, and he's shut off. And he's so afraid of loving someone because he can't ever be vulnerable.
He's really, really talented. He's amazing, and it's really fun to watch him work, especially knowing this is sort of one of his first big things.
It was much later that Tien met Trang. Here was his chance to regain his stride.
I totally saw through his hustle. I mean, he was trying to be all smooth and romantic and everything, but it was only a matter of time that he succumbed to my every wish.
I was back in tip-top shape. I knew I had her on lockdown from day one. There was no way she could resist my charm. All that training with the League of Shadows really paid off for my hustle.
The proposal, oh, I saw it coming from like a mile away. It was pretty obvious, come on.
She told you she knew about the proposal? There is no freaking way. It took months and months of planning to get that done. There is no way she saw that coming.
The hustler had been hustled. Was this the end of the legendary Bumblebee, or the beginning of a new hustler duo, the Bumblebee and Queen Bee? Only time will tell.